Welcome back to the Bake Channel, owner Quentin Croft, and I'm going to show you this spooky Chucky look using our Haunted Hydro paints. I'm going to start by activating the red paint with water and just following a picture of Chucky and a couple other makeup inspo pics. I am going to create the scars on my face, starting with just the red. We're going to go around the face and down and then do some around the temple. Just follow whatever template you want and kind of just make them look like cuts at this point. Just paint the basic shape on. This is our stencil. We're going to come through the lip. I do have on our liquid lipstick in the shade Naked Cake so that it's not going to move around as I paint over the top of it. And I'm connecting it through the eye like that. And I already liked how it was turning out. Next, I'm going to take the red and mix it with black to create a burgundy. Don't be afraid to mix the paints. This is going to actually look more like blood than the bright red. And I'm going to go back around every shape and deepen it up with this burgundy color. You may have to mix and remix and go over a couple times. Then I'm going to dip into the eyeshadow palette I have on my eyes, which is the Nearly Naked palette. I'm going to grab the shades Pretty and the shade Sultry, and we're going to create kind of a really irritated black eye around the eye that has all of the work on it, if you will. And then we're going to add just a little bit of a swollen under eye on the other side. Then we're going to take a mix of those two colors and create skin irritation around all the face cuts. You're going to want to go on both sides and just have a fun time with this. This is going to create dimension and actually make it look like cuts on the face. When you have a cut, if you think about it, it's red and swollen. It's never just like flat and then the blood. So we always want to make sure that we're adding dimension to our look. The more dimension you add, the more realistic it looks and the more fun it looks. Obviously, I was really liking how this was turning out. Then we are going to use the black paint to go ahead and add the base layer of our staples on, or laces, however you want to think of this. And so you can make them curve different ways depending on where your face is at, but make sure that you go across all the lines that you see me do here. Have an open picture of Chucky or whatever inspiration is, and you're going to go across all the way down. Now, the next step, I realized that I forgot one of these cuts, so I started with the black and then mixed in some red to create that burgundy for these open gashes that don't have any staples or stitches on them, and that, yes, as you can see, I was super into how this was turning out. Then I'm going to take the white paint and highlight these staples so that they look even more realistic. Remember, the more details that you add to your look, the more realistic it looks, and you can always go back in and adjust the color. So if you feel like you added too much white, you can go back over it with black or take a little bit of the eyeshadow. And so I also added some white highlights around these scabs as well. And then I'm going to go over those with a little bit of eyeshadow, just as I was talking about, to blend those in. And same on the lips, making sure they look a little bit irritated. And that is how I do Chucky. Like, follow, and subscribe for more Halloween content.